It is now my pleasure to introduce the representative of the class of 2017 chosen to address you, a truly remarkable young woman who has clearly left her mark on our college. She is graduating with a Bachelor's of Science degree in psychology. I give you Miss Kayla Burt.
Good morning, everyone. Wow, I heard like 2 people. Good morning, everyone. It's a great day to be great. It's an absolute honor and a blessing to stand before you today, even though my toes are crying out to the Lord from wearing these heels. To my incredible friends and family, I would like to say thank you. Mom, stop crying. I promise not to embarrass us too much. To the amazing class of 2017, congratulations. Yeah. This is the moment we've tirelessly worked toward. Today, I'm filled with an overwhelming sense of pride and elation, and I know you feel the same because I watched your Snapchat stories in the library during finals week. My intent was actually to gracefully swoop down from the top of Gruen Hall like Lady Gaga at this year's Super Bowl halftime show, but I was informed that physical plant did not have the resources to make that happen this year. So I suppose it's more appropriate and far less embarrassing to celebrate the day by laughing, dancing, embracing one another, and reminiscing about those days when our only source of strength was coffee and prayer. As I began to prepare my remarks for today's commencement ceremony, I felt it was imperative to encompass the experiences of all our graduates. And as I searched for inspiration, I turned to my high school workout playlist. Ironically, the very first song was Asher Roth's I Love College. And after listening to that song on my very current and very trendy iPod Nano, I concluded that there is absolutely no possible way for me to use that song as the basis of today's celebratory occasion, especially with my 80-year-old grandmother in the audience. So I skipped to the next song. And in that song, the wise street philosopher Drake articulated the college experience best when he said, "We walk the same path, but got on different shoes, live in the same building, but we got different views." You see, although we've gone to the same school, our experiences have been quite different. During our years at Moyne, no matter how many or few those years have been, we've all been confronted with obstacles and pushed well beyond our levels of comfort, whether in the classroom, on the stage, on the field, and more. However, we overcame those obstacles and uncomfortable moments to become NCAA Division II national champions, Fulbright scholars, award-winning writers, future politicians, educators, healthcare providers, and more. And in our variety of accomplishments, the one thing we all have in common is the Jesuit education that provided us with the strength and the dexterity to find comfort in being uncomfortable. When we first arrived at our Jesuit gem, we all experienced the discomfort that correlates with the dawn of our new chapter as college students. Do you remember your first roommate freshman year? No, me either, because you were only roommates for a couple weeks. Then, do you remember how nervous you were walking to that very first class? And then finally realizing that you're on the 2nd floor when entering the Science Center, the 3rd floor when entering Gruen, and then finally realizing that you cannot get to the 2nd floor of Riley by using that one staircase? Oh man. And then at the end of the year, you experienced tremendous heartbreak as that beast of a housing lottery proved who your real friends were. We used these first experiences to evolve and prepare for the next and more difficult obstacles that were ahead of us. At times, we were told we were inadequate because where we're from, our level of intelligence or talent, our family's history, our socioeconomic status, even the color of our skin and the choices we make. So how did we make it to this day? How did we possibly conquer that discomfort and use it as an impetus for growth? With this question in mind, I think of great civil rights leaders such as Malcolm X. In his speech at the founding rally of the Organization of Afro-American Unity, he stated, "For tomorrow belongs only to the people who prepare for it today." You see, Malcolm X endured overwhelming levels of oppression. He was prepared to stand up for all he believed in. He was prepared to educate himself and educate others to combat the injustices. He was prepared to lose his life so others could embark on the journey to successes that may have once seemed insurmountable. He did not falter, he did not grow weary. Instead, he carried that weight to build strength so he could rise. So, to my 600 closest friends in the class of 2017, I'd like to take this moment to congratulate you on your resilience and for finding the comfort in being uncomfortable. During your years at Moyne, you may have initially attended that uncomfortable open discussion just for those extra credit points, but you later realized that you learned so much about yourself and about the world around you. You committed yourself to excellence in the gym, in the studio, or on the stage perfecting your craft. You devoted countless hours to studying in the library instead of using your friends, your phones, and your Netflix accounts as tools of procrastination. Moyne has done an incredible job of preparing us for that next step, whatever that step may be for you. We often hear phrases such as be the change, magis, and cura personalis. And as Jesuit, or shall I say Jesuit, as those phrases may be, they're more than just a fun hashtag to contribute to our Instagram fame. They are a reminder of our fortitude, our rectitude, and our incredibly bright futures. So as we prepare to leave our Jesuit gem on the heights and take our separate paths in the world, the reality is that there will unfortunately be times when we will face adversity. However, I am optimistic that the triumphs, the tribulations, and everything in between have given us the stamina to blast through the walls of fear, fatigue, guilt, anger, hatred, and the other barriers that often cripple us from achieving all we were created to do. So all of us gathered here today can act as a sword, cutting through the body of injustice. Today, as we come to the end of this chapter in our lives, we're faced with a new set of uncomfortable situations. We all risked our lives one last time as we hurried through the world's narrowest tunnel connecting Gruen and the Science Center on our way to our final exams. We have all turned in those final papers, hopefully. We've played our final sporting events and packed up our rooms filled with pictures and memories from the past 4 years. And today, we say our final goodbye to the faculty, the staff members, mentors, teammates, club members, and friends that have become family. As Drake said, we started on the same path with different shoes, but today, we've been given new shoes as we walk in separate directions with endless possibilities. I pray that you all are able to find comfort in being uncomfortable so you may flourish in wisdom, compassion, love, joy, and the other Jesuit values that have been instilled in us during our years at Moyne College. It was an absolute blessing to share these moments and memories with you for the past 4 years, and I cannot wait to hear about all the remarkable things you'll do. You've heard this 1,000 times, but go forth, set that world on fire. Thank you, God bless you, congratulations, congratulations, thank you, peace.